Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Monday. It is December 14th, and these are your bell ringer problems. We've made it, ladies and gentlemen. This is our last week before we go on Christmas break or fall break. Winter break. So let's make this a good week, and let's start it off right, okay? So number one, we need to put 4/12 into simplest form. 4/12 into simplest form. And we've been doing this for quite some time. So I'm going to go ahead and put 4/12 down, put the equal sign. And the thing about 4/12, I know that 4 can go into both 4 and 12. So I can divide both of these by 4. And I know that 4 divided by 4 is going to leave me with 1. And I know that 12 divided by 4 is going to leave me with 3. So 4/12 in simplest form is 1/3. Alright, number 2, we need to look at 935 divided by 41. 935, and we need to divide that by 41. And so lately I've been trying to guide you guys to look at a trick here, and let's just look at the 4 and 41, and let's look at the 9 and 93, because I know that 41 cannot go into 9. I know 41 can go into 93, but I'm not sure how many times. But I know that 2 times 4 is going to get me 8, and that's going to be pretty close to 9. So I'm going to go ahead and say that I can go into 93 2 times. 2 times 41 is going to give me 2 here. 2 times 4 is 8. 82 times. I know that if I did 3, I would have gotten 120 something. So that's not going to work for me. So 3 times 2 is 1. 9 times 8 is 1. Bring down my 5. Once again, I know that if I do 3 times 4, I'm going to get 12. So that's not going to work here. So I'm going to put another 2 up here, and I'm going to get 82 again. 5 minus 2 is 3. 11. 10, 9, 8. That's going to leave me with 3 again. I can add a decimal. I can put a 0 down. Now I can see what times 4 is going to get me close to 330. I know that 8 times 4 gets me 32. So I know that that's going to be pretty close. So 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Go ahead and subtract out. 330 minus 328 is going to leave me with 2. Go ahead and put a 0. I know that 41 cannot go into 20. So I'm going to go ahead and put another 0. I know that 40 times 5 would get me 200, but 41 times 5 is going to get me 205, so that's not going to work. So I'm going to put a 4 up here. And I know that I'm going to get 164. I'm going to stop it there, okay? So remember, I only ever want you to go to 3 decimal places. So we're going to stop it there at 22 and 804 thousandths. I know that this number could probably go on for quite some time, so we're just going to stop it at 3. All right. Number 3, round 647,251 to the nearest 10 thousandths. So let me write that down. 647,251. And we're rounding to the nearest 10 thousandths. So I know that here's my thousandths place. The 4 is in my 10 thousandths place. Look at my next door number, see that I got a 7. So I'm going to round this up to 650,000. And remember, you always round the number you've underlined up or down, and then you fill in the rest with zeros. So I've got 650,000. All right, and then for number 4, I've got 5/8 minus 2/8. Pretty simple. 5/8 minus 2/8. I know that when I'm adding or subtracting fractions, I must have a common denominator. I do have a common denominator here, so I'm just going to pass that bad boy down. And now I do 5 minus 2, and I get 3. And 3/8 is your final answer. Okay, so pretty easy today. Password is hashtag Jingle Bell Rock. Hashtag Jingle Bell Rock. Okay. Have a good day, ladies and gentlemen.